Hello, I hope you're all safe and healthy. My name is Gladys, and I'm here to talk to you about assessment. I'd like to start by talking about 3 words. The first one is evaluation. Evaluation is a word that we normally use to refer to programs and courses. So we evaluate them to know if what we did was okay, if the objectives were achieved, etc. So we evaluate them. Assessment is more related to the classroom. So they are assessment practices that we insert into our courses, our classes, in a systematic way. So this is closer to what we normally call formative assessment. And then testing is related to what we normally call summative assessment, which is a formal verification of students' progress at the end of a course, so that we can produce a grade, for example. So we have to keep in mind that everything has to be aligned. So for my curriculum, my syllabus, and then my learning objectives, and then the practices I use in the classroom, so the systematic checking of students' performances and students' progress, and then my test at the end of a bimester or at the end of a semester. So everything has to be aligned, and we have to have consistency and coherence. So for example, my tests have to somehow mirror what I did in the classroom. Well, mirroring in the sense of using the same tasks and the same activities, so that students really can show what they learned at the end of the term. Now, if you're teaching online, you're probably wondering about how to do that in online contexts. Well, we can take advantage of technology by, for example, preparing tests on platforms like Google Docs or Google Forms, right? So we can prepare the tests and ask students to fill in the items, and then we have immediate access to their answers. We can also take advantage of the technology by asking students to perform real-life situations, like giving information to someone, or passing information, or requesting information from somebody. So we can also use technology for that. So preferably, we should ask our students to show their ability to use the language rather than show what they know about the language. So if they show us what they can do with the language, then we know they are learning. So that's what assessment is all about, is checking of learning progress, right? Now, testing online is probably the future of testing, as more and more people are doing research so that we can understand how this works well. We have to learn how to do it because we're not used to doing it. Well, actually, talking about learning, before I finish this video, I'd like to talk to you about language assessment literacy. This is a term that refers to the knowledge of assessment and testing as a whole. So language testing and assessment is a very, very wide area. So language assessment literacy is a concept that tells us that we really need to know more about everything that is embedded into this area. So from the basic principles in the area like validity, practicality, reliability, going to how to write items, how to design tasks in different skills, for example, listening, speaking, reading, writing, integrating skills, and then producing good and reliable tests and valid tests, and then understanding what the results mean and interpreting what they mean, and then using the results for our students' benefit and for the school's benefit as well. So everything is a cycle, and there are lots of things to be learned about that. And we're not just talking about teachers' need to learn. Actually, all the society needs to learn how to work with assessment. So teachers, parents, school authorities, and the society as a whole. Assessment and testing are not bad things. They are good things if we know how to use them. They can be used to drive learning and teaching in a positive way. So that's what I had to tell you. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay well. Take care. Bye-bye.